Well, good afternoon folks, welcome to another video. This is Lee, East Helicopter Pilot. Well, not really. We're sitting at ANTIQUERS Aerodrome, a private aerodrome in South Florida. This video actually was inspired by Captain Valerie, SkyLine Baron Pilot, and you can see her videos on YouTube channel. Absolutely brilliant. She's a Beechcraft Baron turbocharged pilot and flies all over the place, and based at ANTIQUERS Aerodrome. The scenery is basic, it's not terribly brilliant, but it's here and it's enough to navigate by. A couple of weeks ago I flew into Miami from the UK in the 747 PMDG in Prepare 3D in preparation for a little bit of flying down in South Florida, and today we're going to start that flight. There's some lightning about, as you can see, which is a bit surprising because I don't see much in the way of lightning clouds, and we're using real weather, which seems to be pretty current, but don't know about the lightning anyway. So we're taking off from ANTIQUERS. We're going to go down to Fort Lauderdale and then follow a route all the way down to Key West. For those of you interested, here's the routing. We're going to go straight south to Fort Lauderdale and then down to Virginia Key VOR, crossing Miami along the way, continuing down the coastline to Ocean Reef, where we might make a landing actually, and then you've got Holiday Isle down here, Flying Bonefish, Marathon. We're going to visit Marathon, got the scenery for Marathon, and then finally at Key West. Again, we've got scenery for Key West. It's a 140-mile trip, and it takes about an hour and a half, but I'm going to be splitting the video up. So you will get to see the video, but it won't be an hour, hopefully won't be over an hour long. I will edit it up with all the salient bits. And anyway, let's hope I can fly this and make a decent flight out of it. Kudos to the guy who created the Sheriff helicopter livery here for the fly-in side Bell 47G, which is what we're flying today. So we're loaded up with fuel. Let's take off, head east to the coast, and then head south and get going. So there's the runway 09, which is what you'd normally use to take off from ANTIQUERS. As you can see, ANTIQUERS is basically a private airfield, and you've got lots of lovely properties there. People keep their aircraft. Get the odd swimming pool, which is probably a must in this part of the United States. It's looking nice. Nice part of the world, and there's ANTIQUERS Aerodrome disappearing away in the distance there. So we're going to go up to about 1,000 feet to start with. Some lovely homesteads here. So let's start the climb. I've always wanted to do this, to tell you the truth, and now I've had a perfect excuse to do it. Valerie's a great pilot. I love the way she does what she does. The Baron's a great aircraft, and she flies it really well. I mean, she's fully qualified, way beyond anything I've ever seen. And together with her partner Eric, they make really good videos, and a nice introduction to this part of the world. And now we've got scenery that does this part of the world justice. I've got LatinVFR's Fort Lauderdale Airport installed, as well as their Miami, and I've got the Marathon Airport by FS Scenery Builders, and lastly I've got Key West by FS Dream Team installed. So it's going to be fun. I just hope my left arm that's controlling the stick just stands up to the pace, because it does, with the joystick I've got, it does get quite painful, a bit of an ache on the arm when you've been flying this manually for a long time. No autopilot on the Bell, but I love the aircraft just the same. Beautiful out here. And we're crossing the freeway. Looks great, and there goes the traffic all the way down there too. So let's just turn south, head down the inlet here, have a look, see what we can see. Some boats down there. Lovely waterways, just beautiful. And look at that Long Beach. Of course, it's not Long Beach. Long Beach is in California. Sorry, just a little joke. Beautiful scenery. So this is real time. It's just after 5 PM in the UK, so it's just after midday in Florida. Very nice. Love the waterways, absolutely just beautiful. So we're about 10 miles from Pompano Beach airport, still heading south. Everything looks good. Airport there to the right is Boca Raton, or Ruton, not sure how you pronounce it, but that's the airport. So maintaining 1500 feet here, and there you can see Pompano Beach Airport on the right hand side, and now the inlets are getting a little bit more interesting. Lots of little waterways, boats and little ships sitting all over the place. Hotels starting to appear on the coastline here. It's just beautiful, beautiful the way it's been done, and to be honest, Valerie and Eric are so lucky to live in such a beautiful place. I mean, I'm cool. I live out in the country. I'm very happy in West Sussex. It's beautiful down here and the weather's nice. But I have been to Florida a few times in the past, Sarasota, and there's another place north in Florida, begins with H, can't remember what it's called, where we rented a house there with a pool. It's beautiful. So this part of the world's really nice. It's quite rare that it looks this good, this weather, but yeah, very nice. So Pompano Beach Airport, there you go. Which I should think that Captain Valerie knows pretty well. Just lovely coastline here. Beautiful place to go flying. So the arm's holding up pretty well, and we're getting ever closer to Fort Lauderdale, which is down here in the way in the distance. Okay, as you can see, we're coming up on Fort Lauderdale International, which is going to be our first stop. And okay, so down we go. Beautiful little area just north of the airport here. You can see some of the harbours, little inlets. Cruise ship there in the dock, and another one. Sorry about the bumps, I don't know why I'm getting the stutters here. Hope it's not spoiling your enjoyment. A beautiful view. So this is Fort Lauderdale International Airport, Kilo Foxtrot Lima Lima, sceneries by LatinVFR. As you can see, as I get closer, the whole thing starts to sort of fill in. A lovely product which I've reviewed earlier on in another video. I just need to bring the speed down. Okay, we're cleared across the runway. See if I can make a decent spot landing. I made one the other day, which you'll see at some point in another video I'm doing. I did an aerial tour of Dubai, the city of Dubai, and managed to land on the Burj Al Arab helicopter pad on top of the hotel, which for me was a major success. Off the speed a little bit. And down here to the landing pad. Easy does it. Oh boy, I'm getting good at this, aren't I? So welcome to Fort Lauderdale. That's the first part of the flying done. I'm going to take a little break and then we'll fly on our way next. We're going off on a 26-mile hop to the Virginia Key VOR, Victor Kilo Zulu VOR, and then from there we're going to Ocean Reef, which is 26 miles further on. So, see you in a minute. Well, welcome back. We're back with the Sheriff again. For the next leg, we're departing Fort Lauderdale here. We're going down towards Virginia Key VOR. And ultimately a bit further on to Ocean Reef, where we will land again. So here we go. So we're cleared to cross the southern runway, head out to the coast, and then south on a heading of about 198, pretty much down towards the south coast. Actually, we're not online and nobody's taken off, so we'll head straight out to the coast and you can have a quick look at the dockyards before we turn south. So this is the LatinVFR scenery for Fort Lauderdale. Interesting thing was, as I approached there, the scenery sort of wasn't there and then started to gradually appear. So obviously that's one of the things that happens, but now you can get a chance to see it a bit better. So that's looking north. There's the highway goes into the airport, and there's the port in front of us. So there's the container port, as you can see. A container ship down there. 2 container ships being loaded up. I love the coast, this coastline, it's just incredible, and you can see the waves down there. We've got real weather on today because it's real time. Beautiful. The airport's just disappearing behind us. We're clear of the southern runway now. So we are okay to climb up to 1,500 feet. The landings are slowly getting better in the helicopter. At least I can control the thing. And you know, you have to say, you get some wonderful views from this huge open expanse cockpit. It's a lovely helicopter. So we'll just swing out a little bit and just follow the coastline south. I know where the VOR is, but I want to have a look and see what we've got along the coast here. I have visited Miami, although we were only there for like 2 nights, because on most occasions we either flew into Miami, and we flew in there once and then flew out again, or we flew into Tampa and then drove down to Sarasota, or up to Homosassa. That was it, that was the place I couldn't remember. Homosassa. Rented a little place up there for 10 days or so. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful part of Florida, Central Florida. Stunning coastline. You can't knock it, it's just very, very nice. So there is a little bit of weather about, not much really to write home about. At the moment it seems to be staying off the coast, which is nice. So as you can see on the map, here we are, 1,500 feet, tracking down the coast. We'll be passing Opa-locka Airport on the right and Miami International when we get to the Virginia Key VOR. You have to say, it's a stunning coastline. always wanted to do this. Never going to be able to do it in real life, A, because I'm not a qualified pilot, they wouldn't let me near an airplane anyway, and secondly probably because I couldn't really afford to pay somebody to take me down and do it. But it is stunning. So I'm going to go over this little inlet here. We've got a golf course to the right there. For those of you who like golf, me, I just think it's like watching paint dry. Probably because my dad was a keen golfer and we never really got on, so sorry to all you golfers, but I just don't do it. Having said that, so much else to do in southern Florida. And once again, a big thank you to Valerie and Eric for inspiring me to do this trip. Guys, hope you enjoy the video. Well, Sobo Microsoft have done quite a nice job with the buildings and stuff. Not bad at all. Everything looks interesting. Just stunning. It looks amazing. Incredible. Let's do a fuel check. Yeah, plenty of fuel. Just trying to stay around 1500 feet here. I've noticed that some of these bridges are missing. You've got cars driving through the water in some places, but generally it's all pretty cool. Beautiful. Well, an awful lot of golf courses around here. I wonder how many golf balls end up in the drink. Break in the road traffic down there. Little things for a Sobo to fix. Couple of ships and things out in the bay there. So way out in the distance there is Miami International. So we're coming up on Virginia Key. Dropping down a little bit so we can have a look at some of these cruise ships and bits and pieces. And the Miami skyline. And there you can see Miami Airport in the distance. Looking good. And a very famous coastline here. Beautiful. Welcome to Miami. So the VOR is actually to the left on that island over there, and we're just kind of staying right the way down the middle here. Pick up the trail. Again, you can see there, just the road isn't quite complete. But you know, little bits and pieces like that, it's just, you know, the whole thing is so beautiful. You can forgive those little mistakes, they'll sort them out. Another one here, look. But I'm sure they'll sort them all out in due course. So coming up on Virginia Key now, on the southern end of it, and I'll come back to you in a little bit later. So fairly uneventful crossing of the little bit of ocean there from Virginia Key southbound. Coming up on the reefs now, on the offshore reefs, part of the Keys, but eventually go down south towards Marathon and finally on to Key West. So coming in at 800 feet, see what we can see. Some little communities out here. It's got to be the runway on the other side, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, there it is. The runway's there. It's just hidden. So let's see if we can drop down here. Just drop it down a bit over the golf course. Let's see. We can drop down among the trees and cross the one way and onto the area there. golfers. Good land, just park it over there. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, on the runway, let's move it a little bit. Get a bit nearer those airplanes. That's what they call a hover taxi, I think. Thank you very much, sir. Well, welcome to Ocean Reef, and here we will uplift some fuel before we continue the journey down to Holiday Island, which is just over 20 miles away, and we'll do that in a minute. So I'll see you shortly. Okay, welcome back. Fuel uplift is complete and we're ready to lift off and head down to Holiday Island, which is just under, actually it's yeah, 21 miles away, just under 21 miles, so a little bit shorter. Nice little houses here. Get up some speed. They do love their golf courses out here, don't they? about 240.
Kind of heading out into a bit of no man's land here, a little bit of sort of inside ocean, but we'll continue to head south and see what we'll see. I don't know if Holiday Island is actually simulated, running into the possibility it might not be there, but we'll carry on south regardless. Okay, so we're pretty much on course, and come back to you in a minute as we get a bit closer. So just thought I'd drop this one in quickly. Coming up on the State Park. This is John Pennencamp State Park, and you've got Highway 1 that goes all the way down there. So we've got a crosswind, so I'm staying on a heading of about 210, which keeps us on track. So far everything looking good. Just take a little bit of video of this here so you can see this, see what it looks like down here. Luckily most of the weather seems to be offshore, which is cool. So we will sort of follow the highway down south until we come up on Holiday Island Airport, where we will make a landing. So I'll come back to you a little bit further downrange. So folks, welcome back. Holiday Island was not simulated, it wasn't there. It's a little island sitting off the coast in the east of the ocean, but it wasn't there. So we're heading now down towards flying bonefish. So it'll be interesting to see if flying bonefish is modelled. If not, we've got Marathon, which is 6 miles further. So in the meantime, we'll have a little fly down the coast here. Let me have a quick look. Lovely shoals there, and I love the way the water's rippling, because we do have a little bit of wind at the bottom there. There you can see in the lower left corner, onshore waves. Very nice. So I hope you're enjoying this flight down the Keys with me. It's I love it, it's beautiful. And probably the furthest I've ever flown in a helicopter. Fuel state's looking good. So these bridges seem to be complete, and the road there looks pretty good. And I should think some very expensive properties out here. For a simulator, this does look really good, and we've come a long way since 1988, 86, 88, when Bruce Artwick created some Logic Flight Simulator to show off the Apple Mac computer. That's originally why it was created. It's called Sublogic Flight Simulator 2, written for the Apple Mac by a guy called Bruce Artwick. And sometime around, 1984 I think it was, Microsoft bought the rights to the program from Bruce Artwick, and it became Microsoft Flight Simulator. And they'd updated every 2 years or so until about 2004, 2005, and then the massive break. And now we're back into the fray with Flight Simulator 2020, which is a huge improvement over anything so far. Very impressive. So looking quite good. I'll take a break for you and we'll come back nearer as we get nearer to Bonefish. So coming up on yet another state park, and as far as I know Bonefish is on the other side up there. According to the map there's a seaplane base there, so I'm hoping that the airport will be modelled in some form or other. So the bridge there is complete, which is nice. Very nice, very nicely modelled. I love the water, it's just beautiful. If it wasn't for the sharks, you want to go swimming in it. So officially just over 7 miles away from Bonefish. So it'd be interesting to see it as actually modelled. Very nice. So literally just a few miles away from Bonefish now. That big mass on the left there is Duck Key. And just over the second half of the bridge on the right hand side of the road should be Bonefish. And it's supposedly a seaplane base as well, so I'm looking for anything sitting out in the bay on the right hand side of the road. So we'll just come right of the highway here, dropping down a little bit low. So anyway, it's not really an issue. If it's not a problem, I can see Marathon literally out in the distance there. Don't see anything, it's certainly not a runway that I can see. I don't see any seaplanes or anything either.
definitely past flying bonefish. So it's onward to Marathon, which is dead ahead. So we got the Marathon Airport scenery by FS Scenery Builders installed, so now we have to have a look and see what it's like. Land at Marathon for dinner. Well, here we are approaching Marathon Municipal Airport, right alongside US Highway 1, goes all the way down the Florida Keys. Let's make an approach and see what happens. We'll go down towards the main terminal there. Very nice, I'm getting good at this. Hello guys, please don't try to marshal me. Anyway, welcome to Marathon. So here we're going to break for dinner, and then we will see whether we can do maybe a sunset departure and flight down towards Key West. Let's see. The Marathon to Key West is 40 miles, so should be able to do that. So we will come back to you shortly, but in the meantime, a little quick look at Marathon here in the scenery. Very pleasant. Okay folks, so there we are, we're at Marathon. Time for me to go and have some dinner, and we'll shut the aircraft down at the same time, I think. So thanks again, and I will see you after dinner. We will do an evening flight from Marathon down to Key West to complete the video. See you a little bit later. So folks, I hope you enjoyed the video up to now. Just realised that so far it's running to nearly 56 minutes, nearly an hour, and we still have the 40-mile trip down to Key West to complete. It's Saturday, I'm already late with this video, so I've decided to upload this video now, so it'll be available, and then I'll concentrate on the rest of the footage and publish the last bit of the trip down to Key West as a separate video, which will probably come up tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to raise the video upload tonight, so it'll be tomorrow Sunday, and I'll try to get it up nice and early to complete the
trip. It's been wonderful. Thanks for staying with me. Hope you can stay with me for tomorrow's trip, and I will see you then. So this is Lee, virtual airline pilot, virtual helicopter pilot even, signing off for now, and I'll see you in the morning for our dusk trip down to Key West. Take care, bye for now.